Hello and welcome to Learn with Skyler. This is my video series, Building and Modifying a Bootstrap for a Website with a PHP Framework. This is the first video in my series. In this video, I'm going to be making a landing page consisting of a header.php, an index.php, and a footer.php, and then linking them together. Now we're going to be setting parts of our file up now so that we don't have to backtrack later, such as putting in links to non-existent pages and PHP code that you may not be able to understand at this point. Parts of the file that you do not understand now will be explained in future tutorials. Now the page we're going to create today will simply show the words header works, under construction, and footer works. The first thing you want to do is open your document root and add 2 folders and 4 files. You want to add the header.php, index.php, and footer.php. And then you want to add a CSS folder and put a style.css in it. And then you want to add an images folder. Now normally the CSS in the images folder you would want to place outside of your document root. But for tutorial purposes, we're going to place them inside of the document root. So now let's open the header.php file and put down our framework for the HTML code. In Atom, this can be done by typing HT and pressing enter. And then next we want to add in the viewport meta tag, and this tells the website to respond to mobile devices first. If you don't know what meta tags are, I'll be doing a tutorial on these later, but I will be putting some links down below. The next thing we're going to do is add in our links for our Bootstrap style sheet, our JavaScript libraries. We're also going to add in the Google Fonts API. Now don't use more than 3 to 5 fonts due to load time and making a stuffy page. Also, we're going to add in the Font Awesome API. It's a badass icon library that we're going to use later. And then last, you want to put in your local style sheet because these are going to load in order that you put them in. So all the links that we're using today will be linked down below, but you can also find them on my website, learnwithskyler.com, also with a little bit more in-depth explanation on the tutorials and a markup of how the tutorial is supposed to look. So you can see here on the Google Font API, you just choose your 3, 4, 5 fonts and then copy the link from down below into your header.php file and then copy the CSS code into your CSS file and then comment it out so you know what to use later. Okay, now we want to go ahead and add in the title for our page. Right now it's going to be generic from page to page, and then later we're going to learn how to update it using JavaScript. After we do this, inside the body tag we want to create an opening and closing header tag, and inside that header tag we're going to create a p tag containing the words header works. Lastly, from our header file, we want to cut the remaining tags off the bottom, which are the ending header, body, and HTML tags. Now you want to save your header.php file, and then you can take a look at the one on the website, and it should look like that. Now open your index.php file and create 2 PHP tags that contain require header.php, which is always at the top of the document, and require footer.php, which is always at the bottom of the document. Now these tags simply tell your browser to load the header, anything in the index, and then the footer. Now this method has its drawbacks and its advantages. The main advantage is that you do not have to recreate the header and footer on every page, and the main drawback is that you have to use JavaScript to change anything in the header. We'll be getting into changing these items in later tutorials. Now after the require header tag, paste the tags that you had cut earlier, and then copy and cut the last 2, leaving only the ending header tag. And then under that ending header tag, place an opening and closing main tag, and inside that, place an h1 tag containing the words under construction. Go ahead and save the index.php file, and it should look like the one on the website. Now the last thing you want to do is open your footer.php file and place a p tag containing the words footer works. Paste your remaining tags under this, which should be the closing, body, and HTML tags. And then you want to open your browser and go to where you have your site stored. In my case, it's localhost /tutorial. and you should see something that looks like this. Don't forget to save your footer, index, and header.php files before opening your browser. And thank you for watching my first Bootstrap 4 tutorial. Hope to see you back for more.